Hello, everybody, and welcome. Some shout outs here. Crime Time with Jess. Hello. Miss Missy. Hello, honey. Mary Michael. Hello. Okay, Mitch. Hello. Jody Giddens. Hello. Miss Missy. Cindy. Hello, everybody coming in. Ryan Christie. Hello. Mom Linda. I got you. Just get you written down here. And Mom Linda. Sorry, you guys. Yesterday I just could not do it. Where is the sister? Sister is here. That was a quick drive home. I'm gluten intolerant, and I had pizza on Saturday night, and I'm telling you, I paid for it the next day. So, hello, Jennifer. So that's why I wasn't able, self-inflicted, you guys. I wasn't able to. It usually doesn't affect me that bad, and it was bad yesterday. So yeah, still got a little bit of tummy cramping and that, but I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. So, thank you, Jody. Jody says gluten kills me too. I'm glad you're feeling better. Well, thank you. Cindy, I got you, my dear. Sheffield, I got you. Yes, Tina did have the baby. Ryan, she had it New Year's Day. Actually, she should have had it before midnight or right at midnight on New Year's Day, but we ran into some problems and she ended up having to go for cesarean section. So I think it was 6:30 in the morning he was born. So yes, she did have the baby January 1st at 6:30 a.m. at the hospital for like 38 hours next to no sleep. It was, that's why I was so messed up the first week of January. I think my body is still trying to recover. Yeah, it's like, yeah. But we have family from Alberta, which is a few provinces over, that flew in to see the baby and everything, and her dad and that. So it was like, catching up, and you're chit-chatting, and it seems like 5 minutes, and next time you look at the clock, it's like 3 hours have gone by. And yeah, so it was a quick dinner for everybody, and it was like I knew I shouldn't have, and I love pizza, but it just doesn't love me. So yeah, it was the worst idea I ever followed, that's for sure. I know I should have known better. So hello, Marie, and welcome everybody coming in. So I have Saturday, actually, I wanted to do a live because I've got a bunch of I'm just shaking my head at a lot of it, but I have a bunch of stuff to go over with you guys. Apparently, in the Lori Vallow Chad Daybell case, apparently the prosecution has more evidence. Okay, here we go with this one. Okay. So Des, Mom Terry, Mom Mary wants to hear from Mom Mary, right? Her mother Mary. And Bernadette wants to hear from Bernie. Oh, Bernadette Bernie wants to hear from Mama's twin, Dawn. So that's Mom's sister, right, Bernadette? So she wants to hear from her brother, Don. Okay, I got it. I got it. So yes, if you guys do want a mini read, please get your requests in. Let one of the mods know if you do need the instructions. Oh, sister's putting them up now. So if you do need the instructions, there are the instructions. Once the instructions are all up, you guys, if you do happen to need them during the reads and stuff like that, just highlight one of the mods and they will give you the instructions. Okay, so I got all yours, Des. So yeah, so getting back to that, apparently the prosecution has some more evidence. Michelle Brown, if you might have forgot to send, you have to scroll down after doing everything. You have to scroll down a bit and click buy. If you don't click, it won't go through. You got to click buy at the end. And it will show up on my screen. I have a special screen here for the super chats on my studio. All creators have that, so it will show up if it was purchased. You have to scroll down. Once you put all in your information, you have to scroll down and click buy. There's Marie Burks. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, so I have that. I also, let me just pull it up here so I can. You're welcome, Shell. Okay, so there is an order regarding the transcripts. There's the objection from the prosecution for the motion to continue. That's really interesting. There's also the response to the defendant's motion to declare Idaho's capital punishment scheme unconstitutional. Then there's the objection to the defendant's motion to declare the defendant not death penalty eligible. There's an objection to the jury being sequestered. There's another stipulation. Now that's the evidence that the new evidence that has come out. And that's from the prosecution, a second stipulation for consumptive testing on that. And then there, I have the response to the defendant's motion for a joint settlement and strategy session. Now, that one's really interesting too. They're all really interesting. There's a couple that are really quick that we will get through. And then, but anyway, yeah, I have it all. I will probably do that live tomorrow. Okay, Des, that's good for the instructions. They're twice in a row. It just takes up all the screen here and it pushes off comments for me that I can't scroll back enough to see other comments when they're posted back to back. Okay. Let me just see how far back I can scroll here. Hang on. K-Mitch says, Des, were you able to send Willow the pic? What pic? No, I didn't get no pic. What pic? What pic? Oh, shoot. I just lost that. There. What pic, K-Mitch? No, I haven't heard nothing about Rosie. She has not posted since the last week of December, even on her Facebook or anything. We've heard nothing. Sister has tried to reach out to her and we just don't have anything. And Missy says, I want to see pic. Everybody wants to see the pic. K-Mitch has a pic. Sister, what pic were you supposed to send me? Yeah, I hope she's okay too, Missy, but I did check. I remember last week when we were talking. I'm going to put some cream on my hands before we start too. Um, I know that last week when we were talking, there was something about the floods. The floods, I looked it up on the maps. This says that was the end if the set was only second time I post. Okay. No, sorry, I sent it right now. I don't know what the picture is. But anyway, I went to the government sites there, and the flooding is not nowhere near her. So it's not regarding floods. So I don't know what is going on, but nobody has been able to get a hold of her. I'm just hoping that she is okay. I know Des was going to look into other ways to maybe try and contact her, but so far we haven't heard nothing, you guys. And it is now I'm more concerned than ever. Yeah, there's been no post since I think it's the 19th. I think was her last post. Where Joshua, just as you described in your read, Aunt Vicky finally got to go there. Oh, so K Mitch says the picture I text Des pics of where Joshua was found, just as you described in your read. Aunt Vicky finally got to go there. Wow. Oh. And that's what I mean, guys. Like, am I always right? No, but I'm pretty damn close most of the time. And if not, smack on. Um, and I just wish, you know, when I'm doing reads, that people would, they got nothing to lose, right? By checking it out. When I give an area, it's generally, this is the second time that I've done mapping on a read where I was smack on, like within a few 100 feet of where they were actually found. I can't wait to see this. Des is going to send it to me, and then I'll show you guys on my phone when she does. There it is there. Oh gosh. Okay. So this is where he was found, you guys. This area here. Now I don't remember, K Mitch, please forgive me. I don't remember every read. Okay, so K Mitch is saying that the description was spot on. Let me just see the other ones. Okay, so there's another one. And this is the area where he was apparently found. And I'm going to have to go back and check the read. But K Mitch is saying that she knows his family. So this isn't just somebody speaking out of, maybe a newspaper or whatever. She knows the mother of Joshua. They're very close. I've actually spoken to them both on the phone, I believe. So let me just see. Okay, so there they are taking pictures of the area. This is the area that he was found. And apparently, the Joshua Bohannon case, Kate Bell, it's up on the screen right now. Right here, right down here, right somewhere down the bottom here. But yeah, there they are taking pictures of it. And I vaguely remember some of the conversation that we had with Joshua's mother. It's the Joshua Bohannon case. You can find my older reads under the video tab. So when you go to my main page on YouTube, there's a line up at the top and it says home, videos, stuff like that, live, stuff like that. All my older reads will be under the video tab, and then my newer stuff is under the live tab, because I don't use a camera anymore to record the reads that I do. I just use the live streaming. So that's why sometimes you guys will say, oh, I missed your live. I wasn't actually live. I just live streamed it. It saves me from having to upload it to YouTube. So that's where he was tucked into, was in that alcove. Now, like I said, I want to go back into the read and see. Now, I remember talking with his mom about the autopsy and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's sad. It's just sad. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to start getting Miss Missy. I'll get a mini next week. Missy, I can add you and you can just catch me next week. You're one of my mods. So if you do want to read today, I will do your read. And if you could just catch up next week, it's up to you. So he was tucked in that alcove. Lucky Strike 13. Hey, Willow, above and beyond. It's Mama Mary. Hi, Mama. That's Dez's mother-in-law. My mummy-in-law. Well, my mommy. My mommy. Yeah, Mom, I got a mommy. Well, I'm glad she set you up. That's cool. I love it. Now I'll know which name to watch out for. No problem, Missy. You're on the list. Let me just add it now. It's Missy. Mama Thoma. I got you, Missy. Good morning, Nana. You're very welcome, my dear. A whole bunch of fam in here. It's good to see everybody. It doesn't look like it'll be a very long day today, you guys. I know, I think my sister was telling me in the U.S. it's Martin Luther King Day. So today a lot of people in the U.S. are off, but in Canada and maybe some other countries, there's a lot of people working today. So we may not have a lot in for reads today. Let's get them shuffled up and we will get going on the reads. And if it's going to be a short day for me today, you guys, I'm going to do the Lori Vallow Chad Daybell thing right after, depending on how long we go here. If we're only here for an hour or so, which looks like that's all it's going to be right now with the requests that we have in, I will jump onto the Lori and Chad Daybell stuff and we will go over all that. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan, Stan? And I know there's a lot of stuff going around, you guys, and a lot of mumbo jumbo with the Idaho 4 case. It's like I ain't being drawn into that. I was asked to go on somebody's panel, which I politely declined because I'm not going to be brought into the drama. There's still a lot of things. So there was this Papa somebody or other, and there was this one, and that one that was actually Brian Kohlberg, and there's all kinds of stuff out there that please just watch where you get your information from. just know when you come here, I don't put out anything that cannot be verified. So please watch who you believe on the platforms, because there's a lot of misinformation and everything that's being put out. All right, well, let's get going. We're going to start with Ryan Christie and wanting to hear from Mom Linda. There we go. What do we have? King of Pentacles. Got the King of Pentacles. Pentacles usually talks about money, future security, worldly possessions. It's an earth element. To me, it's loyalty, stuff like that. I almost feel like there could be an issue maybe with somebody's loyalty, or you're questioning somebody's loyalty. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords, which is an air element, talks about truth and communication. Whoops, this card does not want to go back. It didn't fall. So with the King of Pentacles here, talking about future security and stuff like that, it's almost like somebody is either worried about their future security or worried about worldly possessions, something like that. Somebody's not being loyal to them. We'll get more why this is here, but I feel like there's some kind of distrust going on, or there should be. And again, like I said, the Pentacles are all about worldly possessions, money, future security. In the reverse could be greed and jealousy. So I'm more learning towards, with the Queen of Swords coming out, and swords are air element. Swords is also can stand for good versus evil, stuff like that. But I'm almost feeling like there's some people that you got to let go, that you have either found out aren't being loyal to you, or people that aren't on the same page as you anymore, stuff like that. Let's see what we got here. Got the Seven of Pentacles. So we got two Pentacles here. We got the King and we got the Seven. And we've also got the Two of Wands in the reverse, okay? So we'll keep that over there because this is in the reverse. I'm more concentrating really on the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody is either I feel this is somebody who's not being loyal to you. I think that this is somebody that you've shared some information with that is going behind your back and telling people maybe that they shouldn't be telling. With the Queen of Swords also, I'm being drawn to either an unmarried or divorced. So I don't know if this person was recently divorced or is going through a divorce. I'm almost, okay. I'm being pulled in two different directions. So what I'm going to take from that is I feel like you're in the middle of something. Either this Queen of Swords, you could have been close to her maybe, but she's divorcing or trying to get away from somebody that you're close to, maybe another family member. So this could even be like a sister-in-law, something like that. But I just feel that there is some conflict, that you feel you've had discussions that were supposed to be kept private, but they have been tossed out there. And whoever this is, this female, whether this is a friend or if this is, like a sister-in-law or something, somebody is spilling information that you're giving them. Like you're giving them information to help them get through whatever this is they're going through. And they're in turn taking that information and going to this person with it. And it's almost like, I think they just want to like, see, she's on my side, not your side. So it's almost like trying to cause a conflict and basically putting you in a position where somebody's going to have to pick sides. Because I feel like no matter how much you want to be neutral, and you care about everybody involved, there's somebody here that's being disloyal to you, somebody that is spilling stuff that they shouldn't. And I feel like it's unnecessary. They don't have to do this, because I feel like you're being fair in this situation. But this person really has a need to feel like they're the important one. Like, look, I can turn everybody against you, and I can do that. And it's like, you're not giving her information to be able to attack others. You're trying to give her information and maybe help her so she can get through this. And she's using it in not the way that it's intended. So be very careful of this, because I've got the Two of Wands here also that is in reverse, which tells me that this person isn't using whatever you're doing for them or telling them. They're not using it as it was intended. They're using it to almost like attack the other person. And it's like, look, I've got all these people standing behind me, when in fact you were just trying to be nice as could be, and maybe trying to give them a little bit of information that could maybe help them. And I think they're turning it around to their favor. And it's like, okay, well, I got all the information I need. So even if they stop talking to me now, which is you, I feel, they don't really care as long as it suited their purpose. And I feel like with this, it's like they don't care how it's going to affect your relationship with that other person. So be very careful about who you're loyal to and who you are taking sides with. And I don't feel like you were trying to take sides. You were trying to be in the middle. But one of these people that you are trying to help through a situation is turning that information around, and they're throwing it back to use it almost to their advantage to gain some kind of control, or I'm trying to find the right word. It's almost like when somebody tells you something just so you're aware of it, but then they turn around and they use that to either get even or to use it to an advantage that it wasn't intended. This person's going to be very bold too. Like if you confront them, they're going to say, yeah, so what? You told me? It's just be careful. Be careful who you help, because sometimes it comes back to haunt you. So you want to hear from your mom, Linda. Ooh. We've got two here. Anne Marie Marino. Yes, I'm still accepting. Hello, Linda. Okay, so your mom, Linda, she wants to let you know that she is no longer in pain. So whatever this was that was affecting her before she passed, she's letting you know that it no longer affects her now. Okay, so whatever that was. Okay, and she's watching over you. Look at the yellow. Okay. She's watching over you every day. She's sending you all her love. And this is also telling me that she's surrounding you in love. She's trying to protect you from the other side. She watches over. She also sees, don't forget, when our loved ones cross over, they see everything. So when we walk out of a room, thinking, like we're good with all these people we just had this beautiful afternoon with, and then, you walk out and then they start talking about you. You know what I mean? So your loved ones on the other side, they see everything. So messages and everything that come through from you, that's why sometimes you get messages like this. It's because your loved ones on the other side want you to know this. They're trying to protect you and watch over you. And I believe that that's what this is. Okay. And she's letting you know too, whatever was ailing her just before her passing, it's no longer affecting her anymore. She wants you to know that. And she is. She's constantly surrounding you, and she's sending you her love. So watch out for the yellow. Okay? Yellow. I don't know why she's bringing out yellow in both, but there's something about the color yellow. I'm almost feeling like this is something of hers that you either have or she wants you to have. It's going to be yellow. So let me know about that. She's really bringing out that yellow. Cindy wants to hear from Sheffield. Hello, Linda. Okay, Cindy, let's see what we got for you. Didn't come out, so that's twice that happens. One wanted to come out and it didn't actually come out. There's a couple right there. Oh, there's two, and I'm gonna take both for you. You got a little bit of a bonus there, Cindy. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Cups being water element, talks about emotions. And we have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is in reverse. So the King of Cups is talking about there's some kind of fascination with something. The Ten of Cups is telling me that upright, it would be somebody content, stuff like that. And because it's the water element and it deals with emotions or uncontrolled feelings, I feel like although there's a fascination somewhere, somebody's not content with the way things are. Or their feelings, they're not feeling contentment from something. Let's see what this is about. So why is the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups? There's two already. Let's see. Okay. So we've got, we've got the Five of Cups here. So we got the King of Cups, we've got a lot of cups, and we got the Dreamer. A lot of cups here. I think there's a lot of emotional things that are surrounding you right now. I'm even feeling like some of it could be emotional baggage, either from your side or somebody is bringing emotional baggage into your little circle. Because there's so many cups here, I'm almost feeling like somebody is wanting a new start somewhere. Now, I don't know. I'm being drawn to you. So I don't know if this is you that is not content the way things are going, either family or job, but I feel it's something that's very close to you. And basically wanting, I don't know if you gave, I'm feeling like you've spoken about this in the past. And you see the Scorpion here? It's almost like somebody turning a blind eye to the way you were feeling. So like I said, I don't know if this is a family issue or job related. But I'm feeling almost like, look at, I've got some things that are bothering me. They're really hitting me emotionally. And with the Scorpion being in there, it's almost like somebody has totally disregarded your feelings, because I got the Ten of Cups in reverse, which talks in the upright, it's contentment. In the reverse, somebody is not happy or content with the way things are going. With the Five of Cups, this is like almost like whoever this is, they're not listening to everything you say. They're just focusing on the negative and drawing from that and then reacting on that instead of everything that you've tried to speak about. I say this a lot when people are text messaging instead of sitting down face to face. A lot of things can get misunderstood or whatever through text or whatever. But I feel like this is something that, you see how they got the two hands outright? I feel like you've sat down with this person and said, like, look it, I got a hair here and it's bothering me. Like, I'm not happy about certain things. You sat down, had a discussion. And I feel like this person was just focusing on the negative instead of either a compromise that could be made or some changes that could be made. I feel like they just concentrated on the negative. I feel like this person too is very hard-headed, very unforgiving. So if they feel like they've been wronged, they may accept an apology, but they really don't. Instead of looking like for good things that could come out of maybe some change, they're just focusing on the negative. And I've also got it here with the dreamer. Somebody saying, I've had enough. I just want a new start. So this to me is moving on from this. I don't think if you're still looking for a compromise or waiting for an answer, I think that answer is going to come. But I also feel like this is telling me it's time to walk away and start something new. So I do feel like no matter how you try and compromise with this person, it's not going to work. And this may be something that you just have to totally walk away from. Okay, so you want to hear from Miss Sheffield. Sheffield. I'm just a thought away. I don't know if it's you, Cindy, that I always get this or get this often with the teenager here sitting on, like, overlooking the water with a little dog. She's bringing forth a little dog. Now, I don't know if this is either your dog or her dog that has crossed, that she's letting you know that she is with the little dog. And I feel like this is going to be a little dog that you were very close to. She wants to let you know that she is also with this little dog. Okay, but we've got I'm just a thought away. Water, again, this is a reflection of the clouds in the water. Water talks about deep and emotional feelings, and you got a lot of that here. She's almost saying, like, what I would suggest in this instance. So I do feel like this is you needing to make a decision here. I don't think you're content with the way things are going, and there's decisions that have to be made. And I think it's really going to be, I'm getting from her, as much as it hurts your heart, you know what you got to do. That's what I'm getting from her. So I don't know if that is something that she would say to you, but I'm getting that right now. And she also wants you just to think of her. Okay. You see how it says, I'm just a thought away. She says she knows, she sees everything you're going through, and she knows your thoughts. And she says, just think of me. She wants to give you some strength, but she's also said that. So it's almost like that came from her. Even though it's going to hurt your heart, you know what you got to do. So I don't know if that's something she said to you in the past, but she's saying it again. Okay. And it's validation that she is watching over you. Okay. Michelle Brown. Let me just add these, you guys. Michelle Brown. And you would like to hear from Dad Lee? I got you. Okay, Mitch. From Dad Bob, I got you. I got you. Okay, here we go. Mama. You're very welcome, Cindy. Just be careful, because I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that you have already, how can I say this? You've already given enough. It's time now to really think of yourself. Like there has to be compromise and it has to be equal. And I think you've given more than your share. So sometimes as much as it is going to hurt, we do have to just walk away. Okay, Des, here we go. Get my glasses back on here. Let's see what we got for Des this week. There it is. Oh, and there's two. Go figure. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles, servitude in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Both of these are in reverse. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacle talks about worldly possessions, money, and future security. It's in reverse, which talks about greed and jealousy. More so than, even though this does stand for worldly possessions and future security with money and stuff like that. With this being in the reverse, it also talks about somebody's greed and jealousy. Also with the Sun. Sun is usually warm and new beginnings. This is telling me that somebody is not really clear themselves about what they actually want. In the upright, it would be a warm and new beginning. In the reverse, it's like, oh shit, did I make a mistake? And I think the mistakes are going to be coming. Well, the mistakes have already been made, but I feel like the repercussions of those mistakes are coming. And with that, that's why I believe the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles are in reverse. But let's see what we got here. Give us clarity, please. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Why are you there? Ooh, again, we get the Queen of Swords. Somebody being very judgmental. Ooh. Whoa, almost dropped a handful there. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. I'll give it another shuffle. Shoot. That one popped over. Okay. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, from what I'm seeing here, we got the Queen of Swords, we got the Four of Wands, and we got the Two of Pentacles. I've got Pentacles here, and I've got the Sun. This is somebody that wanted a warm and new beginning, not turning out, and things not, because things haven't really been clarified as to what was going to happen. Like, we all know who this is that we're talking about. He thought that he had everything to fall in line. It's not working out that way because they both come out in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles, again, Pentacles is about worldly possessions, money, future security. Somebody's getting greedy here, okay? And because of that, there's going to be things that happen. This Two of Pentacles talks about working too hard and trying to get things back into balance. I feel like everything is off balance right now in his life because that's who I think this is about. This also talks about working multiple jobs or working too hard. That's why I say I believe that this is about him. This is also, look at the water in the reverse. See how stormy that water is? He thought that this was going to bring him some kind of calmness, but it hasn't. It's just made him have to juggle more and caused more worry and stress. Okay, so it's like, it's almost like trying to balance between what he should have done and what he did. Nothing is working out. With these being in the reverse, nothing is going according to the way he thought with the Sun, with the warm and new beginning, because the Sun is in reverse, and so is the Knight of Pentacles, which is going to bring him troubles. This is also stands for greed and jealousy. So somebody wanting to hold on to what they can. Now with the Four of Wands, he felt like this is like celebrating. A lot to celebrate. You see a new house in the back. you see somebody dancing around in front and he's just standing there with his hands behind the back. Like, looks like this one's having a grand old time, but this one's got to keep his hands to himself type thing. With this, I'm feeling almost like he was looking for some kind of peace or some kind of contentment. But what he's got is something that's untouchable. It's not going to happen. And I think I've said this from the beginning, that it's not going to turn out the way that he was expecting, even with this new house here. Okay? Because now to me, it's looking like she's going to become untouchable. Can't touch you. I've also got the Queen of Swords. I believe that this is you in the situation. You're very welcome, Ryan. This is starting to use judgment. This talks a lot about judgment, okay, with the Queen of Swords. I feel this is you in the situation. And this also talks about releasing people that are no longer serving the purpose for which they were supposed to be there for. I believe that's him. But this also talks about seeing humor in difficult situations and focusing on yourself for a change. And I think this is going to be a big change for you. So I do feel like he's going to be really jealous of the independence that you have now finally got, sticking up for yourself and stuff like that. He's not used to that. That's going to be a concern for him. It's sending him out of whack. It's like, usually it was like you agreed with him, you trusted him. Well, that's gone. And he's finally starting to see that now you're starting to be judgmental on things. You're starting to stand up for yourself, and you're starting to say like things that are no longer either good for you or serving your purpose, that you're not going to fall for that. And this is telling me with his warm and new beginning, it's not turning out the way that he thought it was going to. It's almost like she's going to become untouchable. So I see a break there almost. And this is the juggling. You can, like I said, the storm waters in the back. It's like he's going to drown. This is never going to go the way that he intended. He's trying to bring a balance, but it's not. Everything he does goes the opposite way. That's why these are in reverse. Trying to juggle the multiple priorities and everything else. It's not working, and it's going to, he thought that he was stressed and everything and unhappy before. Well, it's going to get worse. Okay, Mama Terry. Do you have a hand in that, Mama Terry? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that went flying. Thanks, Mama. 2 of them. She's sending all her love. And she's also saying, I wish I told you more often how much I love you. I don't think that you really knew. Like, I know you knew your mom loved you and everything, but I don't think that she really expressed everything that she wanted to say to you and how proud she was of you. Okay? So she's saying it now. So you believe in yourself, you can do it. I believe that she's speaking about what's going on in your life right now. Don't question yourself. Take that leap. Excuse me. Take that leap of faith. She's watching over you. She's not going to let you fall. Okay? Thank you, Mama Terry. So that was for you, Des. Okay, Mama wants to hear from her mother, Mary. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Mama. Whoa, that was quick. You got 2 that popped out. Everybody's getting 2 today. You're supposed to get 1. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands in reverse, which is a message or regarding messages. It's in reverse, so this talks about things that are being hidden from you. And we've also got the Fool. Somebody playing you for a fool. This is like, oh my gosh. So the Fool also stands for exploring options. But here I am getting, it's almost like somebody's trying to play you for a fool. I've also got the Eight of Wands, which talks about messages, but it's in reverse. So somebody's hiding stuff from you. Things that maybe they should be talking to you about, they're talking to others about. So I believe that there could be stuff that's being said about you that's not true, and it's being communicated to somebody else instead of, you know, directly to you. So somebody is not either happy with something or whatever, instead of talking to you about it. And you got 3 there. They're going behind your back. Okay, so we have got Page of Cups in reverse. This is your younger person. We've got the Queen of Cups, and we have got the Four of Swords. Okay, so with the Fool, exploring new ways, being played for a fool, somebody either trying to fool you. When I get this card, I think of one of my famous things that I always say. It's like, I'm fooling the fool who thinks that they're fooling me. In other words, I know exactly what you're doing behind my back. Just because I don't acknowledge it doesn't mean that I don't know, type thing. I think we know what that stands for in your case, Mama. But there's also here too, this is something that you are not aware of. So I know that you're aware of some things that are being said, but I think there's more that you don't know about that's being said. We need to find out what this is. Somebody with the initial CB. Capital C, capital B. So their first name starts with a B and their last name is a C, starts with a C, or it's the other way around. Somebody's first name starts with a C and their last name starts with a B. I'm getting the initial CB. I think there's other things that are going on here that you're not aware of. I know that you've been made aware lately of, and recently, of some things that are being said about you that are not being said to you where they should be. I think there's somebody else that this person's talking to also, because there's hidden messages here. In the reverse, it's showing me that they haven't come to light, so which means you haven't heard about them yet. So be wary of that one. With the Queen of Cups, trust your intuition. So if you have an intuition regarding something, and I feel like it has to do with this over here, if you feel or you see a change in somebody else that you're usually close to, very open, can carry a conversation, usually chit-chat about anything, and all of a sudden that person has kind of changed, maybe clammed up a bit, there's something going on there. Because I'm getting here that even though there's messages that's not being said right to you, you do know about some of them, and we all know what those are, but there's also still some that you don't know about. So there's other things there that are still being hidden from you. And I do feel that this is somebody that you're very close to. So this could be another sibling. This could be a sister-in-law. It's somebody who you're very close to, that you feel is on your side, but they're really not. And you haven't figured this one out yet. So there's somebody else other than the known. There's somebody else here. And I'm getting the initials C and B. I've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords tells me not to rush into any major decision. Take your time and find out everything you need to know. So this just reaffirms this here, that there's things that are being said that you still don't know. And I think this is, I don't know. This is another male. There's another male that is being spoke to, other than the one we know. There's another one that's involved in this, that knows what's being planned and is not telling you, but should be telling you. This is somebody you trust. And I feel like you need to get more information on it before you confront this person. You want to go there fully loaded. I'm getting I'm getting choked up. Like, this person, to me, when I'm getting choked up like that, this person doesn't really have room, so to speak regarding your choices, because they're not making the best choices for themselves. So hopefully that will give you a hint about who this could be. See, I'm getting choked up bad. Hang on, you guys. This is a younger male. This is somebody who's not very sensitive. This is also somebody who has a problem controlling their emotions. So it's like if they feel like somebody's done something wrong to them, they react right away. They don't think about what they want to say. They react. So this is going to be somebody who is quick to anger. Very emotional. Has problems at social events and stuff like that. So isn't somebody who likes being around a lot of people. But you're going to know who this is. This is a younger male, and he's also got some information that's being told to him that he's not sharing with you, and he probably should be. Okay, so Mom Mary. Mama Mary. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you question if there could have been something more done to save your mom, but she's saying that it was her time to go. It was time for her to take that walk by herself. So I don't know if you feel some kind of guilt or feel some kind of way that something more could have been done. She's saying no, that this is the way that it was supposed to be. So she wants you to know that there was nothing, it would have only prolonged her pain, she said. So I don't know how she passed, but she's telling me that all it would have done was prolong her pain. Okay, so she's accepting of when she went and how she went. She doesn't like it, but she's accepting of it, and she doesn't want you to feel guilty. There was nothing else you could have said or done. She says even if something could have prolonged it, she said it would have just prolonged my pain. Okay? So she wants you to let go of any kind of feelings that you have that you should have done more. She says, no, you did everything that you should have. Okay? So she doesn't want you to hang on to any guilt at all. Okay, Bernadette. Whoops. Bernadette. Okay, so Bernadette, and you want to hear from your brother, Don. Okay, whoa, you guys, with the instructions, I've got a whole whack of just kicked out anything. Let me just... I can't see any of the comments because it's... Please try not to type in caps, please. Does for instructions and that, yes, but normal chats, please don't type in caps. That's for my mods. So if something is going wrong, or they need my attention, they type in caps. So I'm asking everybody else, please do not type in caps. Okay, hang on. I can't, I've got a full, like, two screen. I can't scroll back. I got two screens full of just chat instructions here. Paddington, yes. You can still put in for a mini read. I can't see any other. I can't even see them because, like I said, if you could see my screen right now, it's all just instructions, 2 pages of instructions with only 1 or so comments. So let's try and keep that down to a minimum, please. Maybe just put up that the mini reads are $15 US super chat, and then if they need instructions on how to do it from there, then you can just add 1 instead of adding the whole bunch, because it's knocking out my chat here. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, Bernadette wants to hear from Dawn is Bernie's significant other. Okay. Very welcome, Paddington. Okay, Bernadette wants to hear from hubby. I guess it's hubby. Dawn. Three of Pentacles. This one reminds me of my Oracle card, the Three Little Witches. So how that's going to play in, I don't know, but I'm looking at, this is the first time I see this card, you guys. So this is the deck actually does that you got me. It's almost like somebody wanted the world, somebody was angry all the time, and somebody had other intentions. Okay, so Three of Pentacles. It's telling me about 3 different, I don't know at this point until we get the clarification. Let's go for clarification, because I'm seeing like somebody wanting the world, somebody being angry, and somebody concerned only about themselves. So I don't know what this is about. Let's get into it and let's see. But that could even be the one in the middle, somebody thinking that the world revolves around them and it's affecting others a certain way. It could very well be. Let's see what we get in the clarification. There's one. We've got the Two of Wands. Taking the next steps. Two of Wands. Wands is a fire element. Talks about making plans and taking action on something. Let's see. It also talks about somebody partnering with somebody else, trying to maybe make amends with somebody. So you help each other with goals. But it is moving forward. Let's choose. Hopefully this gives us more information, because Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. So we've also got the Six of Cups in reverse. This is somebody, generally, when I get this is somebody coming back from your past. But this here is telling me the Three of Pentacles, worldly possessions, money, future security. But I'm also feeling like either somebody had the world and it was taken away from them, or somebody holds something and there's two others that want that. I've also got the Two of Wands here. Let's put this together. This is partner. This could be partnering with somebody else to bring the world, because I've got a partnership that needs to be formed here. So I don't know if there's somebody, Bernadette, that you are trying to build closer ties or bonds with to achieve the same goal. That's what I'm getting. But I've got this third person here that is maybe trying to come between that and to keep that from happening. This will be somebody that wants to cause conflict, that always finds a reason why certain things can't happen the way that maybe you're planning them, or trying to plan them with somebody else. Because look at, I just noticed that there. See the world? See him holding the world here? I've also got the world here. So to me, this is two people trying to come together for one common goal. But I've got this other one on the outside that's constantly causing trouble, chaos, making it a battle. The Three of Pentacles is almost like trying to work with somebody else. And I've got it here too. This is a partnership for the world. And to me, the world is a common goal. There's somebody here that's trying to break that apart, because I feel like they're feeling they're being left out in the cold. This here, okay, with the Six of Cups, this could be your children, because it's talking about children. This also, in the upright, would talk about revisiting places that you used to go, or revisiting something that maybe was discussed in the past. This is somebody wanting to hear no part of it. That was then, this is now, this is what I want, and I don't care what you two want. I'm going to do what I need to do to get what I want. So there's three here. So here's the two partnerships, okay? Not here. Let's go this side. Here's the partnership. Both trying to come to the common bond of getting the world. But there's somebody that's trying to mess that all up. There's somebody that's trying to come in and change everything. They're not happy with the way used to maybe be getting along right now. I feel like this can even be, if you have children, are they fighting over something that they want? But I see younger people here. See in the upright, this is the return of people or romances from your past. Like even maybe romancing how things used to be. But I feel this is somebody coming back, a younger person coming back to cause problems with this. And I feel like whoever this is that you've kind of like, it's an unlikely duo, but you guys have come together for the better purpose, so you both win, or both get what you guys desire. There's somebody that's coming in that wants to mess with that, that's gonna, take chunks out of the plan. And I believe it's somebody that you might not have heard from or seen in a while, because I see it coming back from the past. And this can even be a child, one of your children, one of the other person's children, but I see children involved there. Okay, so you want to hear from hubby Dawn. We're soulmates. So even though he is crossed, look at the water again. The water is always a sign of deep emotional feelings. He's saying that your soulmates, I believe he's become one of your spirit guides also. The connection, he says, even though he's not here and he's not in the physical world, he says the connection is still there, and all you got to do is reach out and ask for his help, and he will be there. Okay? But he's saying the emotional bond is still there, and you guys are soulmates. Okay? Okay, so that is that for Bernadette. Always be kind. I got you, and you want to hear from Irene. I got you. F the Truckee Way. Yes, I'm still doing reads. If you do, they are $15 US dollars super chat. Hey, Missy, you're up. You are up, Missy. Here we go. Rewards. 9 of Pentacles, rewards. 9 of Pentacles, rewards. When I get that, don't forget the Pentacles are worldly possessions, money, future security. There's some kind of rewards coming your way. Do-de-do. Okay, so tell us about the 9 of Pentacles and why that is there. There's another one. Okay. Didn't go over, so I'm going to, oh boy, here we go. So the 9 of Pentacles tells me about rewards. So rewards finally coming your way, maybe something that was long awaited. This could also, I feel like you're not made aware of this yet. This is going to come as a surprise to you. I've got the seven of Swords, and I have got the 3 of Cups. See, you're going to get news that you're going to celebrate this. So there's some kind of news coming to you, and I feel like this is going to be, somebody's going to leak it. I think this was supposed to be a surprise for you, but somebody is going to leak it. To me, it's you're going to be chosen for something. This could be something that you've been waiting a long time for, because I've got the 7 of Swords here. The swords are air. It's like I said before, good versus evil, logic, truth, and communication. Sometimes it talks about conflicts being either resolved or brought on, stuff like that. There could be abuse in there too. So I feel like whatever this was that you kept being passed over for, I feel like it's going to finally come your way. So you're going to be finally recognized for something, because this is talking about personal freedoms also. It was talking about something that was a material loss is going to come back. So I don't know if, okay, this is what I'm getting, because I'm also getting that there's an embarrassing secret that's also going to come out, Missy. So I don't know if there was a mistake that was made on your part where you didn't get some money that you deserved. I think it's going to come to light. That's what I think. Like, you know, when people do oops on their income tax, and oh God, I got to pay in $1,500 this year, and then years down the line, it's almost like Hey, you made a mistake back then. Now we owe you money. I feel like it's going to be something like that. There was a mistake made that maybe it got overlooked, but it's coming back. So you're getting it back. There's going to be some kind of windfall coming your way. Also, this could be the return of something that you thought was lost too, but I'm feeling more of like, could be both. A return of something that was lost or taken, or a windfall of some kind, something that you made a mistake on, or somebody made a mistake. A windfall coming, and it's going to be something worth celebrating. So it's got to be something, a good chunk of money. Okay, so I want to hear from Mama Thelma. God, I'm standing right next to you. I don't know if this is a card that you usually get, Missy. I'm feeling almost that it is, because I'm almost getting like, I've got to keep reminding her because sometimes she forgets. So I don't know if she's brushing up against your face or doing something. I don't know. She's just saying I've got to constantly remind her because I think she forgets. So I don't, she says, even as a child, I don't know. Like, I'm getting a lot from her on this. I think sometimes, like, she's showing what I'm seeing and what she's showing me. What I'm being shown by my ancestors is doing something when I was a child. I was probably about 8 years old. I was doing something and I kept looking around, like to the right, to the left, up in front of me, up the stairs. Nope, nobody can see me. Meanwhile, my mom was standing behind me and could see everything. You know what I mean? So it's like she has to remind you that even though you don't see her, she is there and she's constantly around you. You're gonna feel her presence. If you don't feel it, like a brush on your face or like a pull on your shirt, she says that's her. And she's trying to remind you that she's always there. So it's funny that I was just shown what I did when I was a kid, but sometimes that's how it comes out. Okay, so we have got Michelle Brown, K Mitch, and Always Be Kind that still are on board to be read. We're going to take a 5-minute break. So you guys, if you want to go and grab a coffee, go potty, whatever you need to do, go do that. And then we will return for more reads. So if you do want to read, I'm going to put this up while we are on our 5-minute break. And there we go. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in during the break. And we will take a 5-minute break. So I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Hello guys, I'm back. Sorry, just as I went back, my phone started going off. Okay. Let me take this off the screen. Hurry, Barks. What did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, so we got Michelle Brown. If you guys do want a mini read, please get it in now because I've got 3 left to do. And once I finish up those, we will be finishing up. So if you do want one, please get it in now. Okay, Michelle Brown wants to hear from Dad Lee. Okay, so we got the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is some kind of disappointment. Just pulling my desk here a bit. So the Swords, air element, some kind of a disappointment. I've got an arrow through the heart here, or a nail through the heart, it looks like. So some kind of disappointment. So let's see what the clarification is on that. Michelle Brown. Why is the 3 of Swords there? Ooh. Okay, so we have 5 of Pentacles. And we have an awakening. I may have to grab another card. So the 3 of Swords talks about disappointments. The swords are also air elements. Talks about logic, conflict, communication, truths, depending on what comes out with it. I've got the 5 of Pentacles. And now the Pentacles are worldly possessions. It's an earth element, future security, stuff like that. I feel like there's some kind of disappointment that has happened surrounding money. I feel like there was something, maybe an inheritance of some kind, but somebody has disappointed you greatly with money. I don't know if this is somebody that had promised to give you some money or promised some kind of settlement towards you, whatever, or took it back. Hang on, let me just turn off my phone, you guys, because it is very distracting. Somebody either promised to help you with something, promised to help out with, and I feel it is money. And I feel like you're not the type of person that asks other people for help. But at this, whatever this is, you'd ask for help, and this could very well be somebody that you often helped, and they've now disappointed you. If this is, I'm not sure if this is happening right now, but I feel like it's this week. You're going to get this disappointment where somebody says, well, like, sorry, can't help you. I feel like this could have been manifesting for some time. And it's almost like there's some kind of poor timing here. So it's like you should have asked last week, because now you find out that they just made a huge purchase or something and they're not going to be able to help you financially. But I feel like this is surrounding financial. I I don't know. This, it's kind of bothering me, this card, because it's almost like you're always there for them. And then the one time that you reach out for help from them to help you this time, you're going to be disappointed. So I also got the awakening. This is taking time to reflect. So it's almost like you're going to see probably this person in a whole new light. So that's what I believe that this is over. That I'm so sorry for the cough. This is somebody that you have helped a lot, and this is the first time really that you've had to reach out for help, and it's going to be a big disappointment. And I think you're going to finally see this person for who they actually are. It's like along the lines, like, you know, as long as you're here helping me and being there when I need you, that's all great. We're great friends. But the moment that, you know, you're disappointed because they either find excuses not to help you, or they just out and out say, I can't help you. One of the two, you're going to see this person in a different light. It's almost like they're going to make you feel a certain way that you could have made them feel that way a lot. Because I feel like this person is very needy themselves. So the one time that you do ask for their assistance, they're not going to be there for you. And I think that's why there's the nail in the heart too. It's going to be a big disappointment for you. But the thing with this is you're going to find out who really does care and who really only cares as long as you're helping them. I feel like this could be a longtime friend that's really going to disappoint you. And I think you're finally going to see them for who they are. I think you'll get past it, but I don't think you'll ever see them the same way again. Okay, so you would like to hear from Dad Lee. We've been together in dreams. Okay, so this is how your dad contacts you. I don't think it's... Oh, my nail polish just... Sorry. I don't think it's been really that long since maybe your dad passed, because he's saying that he doesn't have the energy to come to the physical world. So that either means it hasn't been long since his passing, or he's not strong enough to do that. But how he tries to communicate with you is through dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. I always say, you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom or something along those lines, write down if you remember something like that you were just dreaming of, because sometimes in the mornings when we get up, we totally forget, right? So make sure you mark down what you're getting in your dreams when they happen, as soon as you realize that you've dreamed, okay? They'll all come together and there's going to be a message there for you from him. But that's how he is trying to communicate to you, is through dreams. Sorry, guys. Let me just fix this because now it's bothering me. Okay. So that was for you, Michelle. Okay, Mitch. Okay, Mitch. Let's see what we got for you. I want to hear from Dad Bob. Hang on a second. Let me see. Okay, so you paid for your read? Oh, wait. This is for my daughter, H. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to say H. And she wants to hear from Nana. Thelma. Gotcha. Gotcha, girl. Okay, so where at was I? K-Match. K-Match. There we go. Five of Wands, rivalry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm getting something about a rivalry. A rivalry going on. It's like the dinosaurs. Some kind of rivalry going on. Let's see what is going on there, K-Mitch. Oops, that one took off. Hang on. Let me grab it. I got the Ten of Cups. Talks about a happy union, a happy marriage, things finally coming together, and finally an emotional contentment after maybe some crap that was going on. Let's see what this is. Transformation. Transformation was in reverse. So right here, I've got the rivalry. So the transformation could be somebody else coming in that maybe if you can see at the top there, I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but this is like a whole bunch of different people on scaffolding here. It's when I get that, it's like too many people in your business. Okay, so the transformation's in reverse, but we'll get to this one first because I have some kind of rivalry. So I don't know if there was some kind of family dispute, and I'm not necessarily talking about your immediate, like your husband, kids, your significant other. I feel like this is a more broader thing that was going on with maybe extended family, some kind of, I don't want to say argument, but some kind of unrest there surrounding the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is somebody's feelings were hurt badly. But the Ten of Cups also stands for things finally getting back to a happy union, a happy marriage, a happy family life, having that relationship back that you've always had. So I feel like there was some kind of upset within the family, maybe the extended family, where things weren't the way that they should have been. So I get this a lot when there's been like a passing in the family or something like that, fighting over a will or fighting over, grandma's got to sell the house now, and the kids all fighting over what they want from the house, and like a family dispute almost, but with extended family. And I feel that could have caused some problems within your own family unit, or one of them was coming after somebody in your family unit. And I think it took a while to get back on track and have this all smooth out. I think one of your immediate family, which would be like your spouse or your children, really took offense to something. And I think it's taken them a while to get over it. It's almost like, why is everybody in our business? Because I see them like, this is like the home, right? And it's like all these people surrounding your house. And I feel like it's extended family. But I also feel like I think you've experienced this before, where extended family has gotten too involved where they shouldn't have. And that's what I'm feeling with this. I feel like everything is going to work out and things are going to go back to somewhat normal, but there's still somebody within your immediate family that is having a little bit harder time getting past it because they really took offense, or they were maybe affected the most by what the extended was trying to do. And I feel like whichever one of your immediate family really took offense to what was being done, I feel like it was unexpected to them because I think that they may have felt like, well, that was my favorite aunt. Like, how could she do? And I'm just saying hypothetically, like, that was my favorite aunt. Why would she do that to us? You know what I mean? So she's taken a little bit more offense to what was said or done than the others. So that's why I think that she's going to have a little bit harder time, he or she, getting over it because they were close to one of these, really close to one of these extended family that caused some of this turmoil. And I feel like there's some old beliefs that are finally going to get passed. So I don't know if there was like an ongoing family thing, I want to say, like, oh, well, grandma always did this and nobody liked it. Like it was an ongoing family, I don't want to say dispute, but something known within the family that has been passed on to different generations. That basically, oh, that should be overlooked because that's been going on for years. And I feel like there's one that there was just, I'm not having no part of that. If it's wrong, it's wrong type thing. But I do feel like either one of your children or somebody within your family unit is really having a harder time getting past what the extended has tried to do. And I think it's going to take a while. You're just going to have to let that play out and let them adjust on their own terms and accept things the way that they need to for now. I see it getting better, but I don't think it'll ever go back to the way that it was. I feel like this person is just not going to break all ties, but I think that bond that was there is going to be forever broken. I don't think they'll ever be able to really trust again, even though they may let it go. They may not be able to trust the way that they did in the past. So there's some kind of rivalry, I feel, that's still going to be going on there. And it's because there's one in particular that says, no, it was unacceptable and I can't get past it. I'll forgive it, but I don't forget it. And they really do, even though they've said that they've let it go, they will still harbor resentment there because they had been so close to this certain person. Okay. So, but Dad Bob. Dad Bob. Ooh. 2 messages for you, K-Mitch. The animals. Yes, and they're still fighting up there too. So I don't know. You see how the cat is here with the dog? And it's showing me the cat going at the dog. He's saying they're still doing that up there too. So whatever that means, really brought attention to that. Usually when I get this, it tells me that either an animal of yours, a beloved pet, or a beloved pet of theirs is generally, that's who they're surrounding themselves with. But as soon as this card turned over, what I got was, yep, they're still at it up here too. So I don't know if this was an ongoing thing between the cat and dog here in the physical world. He says it's still going, but it's playful. It's more playful. I think this cat really went after the dog. I don't think it was the dog after the cat. I think it was the cat after the dog. And he says it's more playful now, but the cat's still going after the dog. So he thought you'd get a kick out of that. Okay, as a soul, it can be in several places at once. So he's telling you he sees everything. Okay, so not only does he watch over you and your immediate family and stuff like that, especially you, he's letting you know that he also sees what's going on elsewhere. Okay, so don't think that it's being overlooked. He sees everything. Did somebody give up a dream? Because he says, don't do that. Don't let people convince you that you can't do something. Set your mind to it and do it. Because he's telling me, why did they give up on that dream? I don't know what that stands for. That's up for you to decipher. It's not meant for me. It's meant for you. But he says, don't give up on that dream. It can come true. Okay? So whoever it is that's trying to give up on a dream of theirs for whatever reason, maybe it has something to do with this. He said, don't do that. Okay, let me just grab a drink here. Okay, always be kind wants to hear from Irene. Let's see what we got for you, Irene. Whoa. That one's flying. Let me grab it. Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Ooh. I'm almost feeling like what the Seven of Swords is. I knew it. So you're going to get proof of something to me. Somebody that's tried to pull the wool over maybe many people's eyes in the past. You're going to find out the truth. The truth is going to set you free. Or this could be something that I'll have to wait until I get the clarification cards. But this could also, from what I get, and others may get something different, but what I get from this is almost like you're either going to find out the truth about something, or somebody is going to come out with the truth that clears you. So let's see what it is. Whoa, and you got 3 cards. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the World. Yeah, Justice. Yeah. I don't know if you've been accused of something. And I'm not saying this is like a federal crime or something like that, but I feel like you have been, there's been somebody that's been doing some shady shit behind your back. The truth is finally going to come out. I think you're going to be, something's going to happen because I got the Justice and I got the World. This is a success. This is going to be a long time coming. So I don't know what this is. It could have happened a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. I don't know what this is. That's up for you to decide. But I know that there was some kind of wrong done to you where somebody either set you up, told a lie that really affected your life, did something, maybe, and I'm going to say a hypothetical so you can understand what I'm trying to say. It's almost like I stole so-and-so's coat because I was cold, but they're blaming you, and that person's just going to let that happen because it's better you be blamed than them. Okay, so it's something along them lines that either you were blamed for something, but the truth is going to come out because I see the Justice. And I think people are going to come back with big time apologies to you. Okay, I feel like it's going to be a joyous time because I think that there's some people that maybe believed this lie, that really didn't want to believe it, but it was so convincing. So whoever this person is that told this lie about you, they were really convincing. So that is going to come to light. They're going to be caught. There's something that this person is going to say. They're going to slip up, and you're finally going to get the justice for that. So somebody's going to come with some kind of communication. So either this person is going to slip up, or whoever else was involved in this is going to come forward with it and like exonerate you. Like you're going to get all your integrity and everything back, that you may have lost from certain people because they thought that you maybe, and I'm saying hypothetically, took this person's coat. It could have been you, this person saying you did them wrong. Look at, they did them, and because of what they did, this happened to me, and blah, 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 blah. Where in reality, it never had nothing to do with you, but you were the easy scapegoat. Well, it's all going to come to light. It's all going to come to light. And I've got the Ace of Cups. See the dolphin all happy and playing in the background? Somebody's going to be really happy about this, including you. But there's also going to be somebody else, and they're going to go overboard with apologizing to you for ever believing that lie. Okay? It's going to be like, I knew you weren't like that, and blah, blah, blah. But they were so convincing, and the proof and this and that, which was all made up, right? So there could be another person involved with trying to solidify what they were trying to say or do to you. But I do feel like this person is going to be your biggest fan. And it's like, I tried to tell everybody, you know, so your cup's going to be filled back up there. Justice is coming for this. You're going to be finally in the clear with this. And the person's going to look like a total idiot for even trying to pull this. But to me, what's upsetting to me, and that's only me, is like, even though you know the truth is going to come out about this, it's I don't know if I could look at people the same again that had known me and knew better than that, but still maybe they didn't fully believe it, but maybe even a little bit. Like, how could they even believe that you would do something like that? But you're going to be exonerated from it anyway, whatever that is. The blame's going to be put on the person who actually did it or caused the problem or whatever. I was just using that as a hypothetical. Okay, so Irene. Well, you got 2 there. You're getting bonuses. I always give you a goodnight kiss. Sending the love. Look at that. She wants calmness. And she sees the calmness coming. So I don't know if this is something that really had upset you, but she sees the calmness coming for you. Okay? You could tell by the calm waters here. You can see the reflection of the heart in the waters. She's sending you all her love. You were her favorite. So I don't know if she ever told you that, but she's telling me you were her favorite. And she does. So you may feel something like maybe thinking it's your hair or something hitting your face or whatever. She is giving you a good night kiss, and she does that. You were her favorite. Don't be afraid. Okay. See the rough waters? This tells me about deep emotional feelings, like something is really deeply hurting you. So I don't know if that has to do with this and her letting you know that the calm waters are coming. But I did get it here too with the justice. Justice is coming for that. And that's going to be all cleared up. But she doesn't ever want you to be afraid to even stand up for yourself. She's saying that she's your rock. She'll always be your rock. And she doesn't want you to be afraid to either stick up for yourself or confront people that are wronging you. So there's going to be some truth coming out. You're going to have some truth come out for there. Okay, H wants to hear from Nana Thelma. Oh, 2. The wheel changes. And the Chariot changes going forward. You've also got the Chariot here. And we've got the wheel, which talks about some kind of changes going forward. So something's about to change. Let's see what that is. Let's see what that is. What are these changes? The Magician. I dropped those, or I would take them. Something unexpected. Yeah, the World. Ooh. Cards are just going everywhere. Okay. Okay. So with the Chariot and the wheel, I've got changes are coming forward. Chariot is a forward motion. The wheel talks about changes. I'm feeling at this point, without even looking at, well, I know I've got the Magician, the World, and the Transformation, so that's a lot. I feel like, and you can see in the back here, the water, like kind of icy cold, things maybe not going your way, things that have been making you feel outside of the box type thing, maybe feeling like No matter what you did, things didn't change. I feel like something is about to change. It's going to go forward. So to me, it's going forward with change. I've got the magician. I can't speak. The world in a transformation. Again, see all these people around your house? Your house is supposed to be your safe haven, right? And I got all these people on scaffolding here surrounding your house trying to. Um, and this is like significant life experience also. There's going to be a shift. So whatever has been going on, something's going to change there and it's going to shift. And I get it for the better here. There's changes coming. I also got something breaking free of something and the calmer waters in the back. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of positive change. I've got the icy waters here. So maybe things haven't been going your way, maybe feeling, even got a cave, almost feeling like you've been left out of something. I've got the big iceberg, I got the cave, I got the icy water, but the icy water is breaking up. So I feel like whatever's been holding you back or whatever this is that has been making you feel like outside of everything, I feel like that's going to be changing. The magician talks about magic coming into your life. So a lot of these are positive changes going forward. The world, this is brilliant success. This is a joyful accomplishment. Freedom to do and be whoever you want to be. And with the magician, this is like, if you believe it, you can make it happen. Okay. So you got to get past thinking negatively, maybe towards something that you really want to happen, because I see it coming here. I see the changes coming, but I feel like sometimes maybe you back off a bit instead of continuing to go forward. If you hit a bump in the road, you tend to go backwards instead of forwards. But I also see that somebody is going to help come in and transform all this. There's going to be a powerful, and I think unexpected person that's going to come in and help change and bring back some calmness. Because I feel like maybe things have been in an upheave lately, as of late. But I feel change is coming. This going forward. This is going to be left behind. Yeah, you got it. There, something is going to happen. Whoever this male is going to make something happen. And I feel like it's going to bring the calmness back. So positive changes are coming. You got to continue to think positive, think going forward. Okay. Never mind what's in the rearview mirror. You ain't going backwards. You're going frontwards. So instead of, maybe getting, I feel almost like, how can I explain this? Like there's a step forward, but you're always waiting for the next shoe to drop. So you pull back. Like you got to continue going forward. You got to face things head on. And I feel like there's going to be a male that comes in to help you move forward with this and out of this section that has been, holding you back or really invading your life. I feel like that's about to end. So watch for this male that's going to make a positive change and help you get through whatever that is. Because I do feel that you can go far, but I see changes also coming. So that's a good sign. You want to hear from Nana Thelma. Nana Thelma. Do you have a message, please? Again, we got it here. You've got nothing to feel guilty about. Oh, look at the sun shining. This is the last read. Hey, H. Look at the sun shining on this card. Like, that's a sign. It has been so cloudy and everything all day here. I've got my curtains partially closed, and this just shines through now. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay? Usually when I get this card, it's usually regarding their passing, that they don't want you to feel guilty about their passing. I feel that this is a message directly from your Nana saying, do what you need to do for you to make your life happy. Don't feel guilty about what you have to do to get yourself to that place. So she really wants to see you happy and succeed. She's also watching over you. Like, I see how this light comes in. She's making it known that she's around you and she wants your life. It's like putting a light on your life. She wants it brighter. Okay? So that's for you. Oh, I can't believe that the sun just came out across that card. Like, it's like over here too. It's weird. That's the first time the sun's even come out today. The first time in a long time, actually, in a few days. And it came out on that card from your Nana. That's amazing. So look at, she's lighting up that darkness. Look at, where is that? Where did I see that? I know I seen it. Right there. Look at, she's lighting up that darkness. There's another one right there, and that's where the sun was hitting. So brighter days are ahead. She's going to melt all this ice. Brighter days are ahead for you, my dear. Nana's going to make sure of it. Just when you need to pull on her strength, pull on it. Sit and speak to her. She can hear you. Okay, so that was the last read. I believe. Okay, let me just check here. H always be gone. Okay, yep, we are done. So what time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock already. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to get these put away. For those of you that are still here, I will pull some of the funny cards or, hang on. I'll pull some of the funny cards or I will pull, I'll give you guys a choice to pull one card for each of you for a read. Which ones do you want? The inner effing piece, or do you want one of the island time? Put one for this or two for this deck. And whichever deck has the most numbers, that's the one we're going to go with for your free card pulls. For the ones who stick around to the end. Which deck do you guys want me to use? Deck number 1 or deck number 2? And what I'll do is, for those who have gotten a read, I'm going to pull a card for you. I've got my list over here of who did get a read. So it may be just another added message to your read, or it could be just something that maybe somebody else who you know who has crossed over, another spirit, has something to say. So which deck do you want? Do you want the funny, just the funny sailings, or do you want another? You don't get to choose who it comes from, but it's going to be somebody from the other side that's going to send you another message. Which one do you want? Deck number 1 or deck number 2? I'm only going to use one deck. So it's going to be either deck number 1 or deck number 2, and it's going to be for all of you. So the one who has the most votes is going to be the one that I use. So we got one for deck number 2. Come on, you guys. Come on. I'm behind. Like, I don't know why it's lagging so bad today, but it is. I'm like a minute and a half behind, maybe 2 minutes in chat. I'm still waiting. I've only got always be kind is the last one that I see up in chat. That's how far behind my lag is, you guys. I've only got always be kind. She's chosen deck 2. Or my chat's not working, one of the two. I can't be that far behind. There's Mary Michael. My chat is lagging bad, you guys. Okay, we're just going to use deck number 2. And what I'm going to do is you guys are going to get another message from Spirit. And it's just going to be a random, just like we do with the other deck. It's going to be either in addition to your read that you got, or it's just going to be another message that one of your loved ones feels you need to hear. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. Okay, so Ryan Christie, keys on a ring, talks about, okay, so there's your keys on the ring. Talks about many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So you guys can interpret these whatever way you want to. They're just an added bonus at the end. Okay, the next one is going to be for Cindy. Cindy, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Des. Camera, reminiscing, a keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. You've got the camera. Yeah, my chat is really lagging bad, you guys. Mum Mary, hands of cards. Take a chance, take a risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. So that's for you. You guys interpret these ones any way you want. These could be an extension of your read. These could be just messages somebody needs you to hear. Okay, Bernadette, heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So getting together with somebody seems like it's going to turn out perfect for you. Miss Missy. Sword in the Rose. Clarity, truth, a revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power coming your way. Okay, we are going to take Michelle Brown. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. K-Mitch. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the nest phase and healing the inner child and growth. They kind of messed up on the word here. I don't know why they did that, but the butterfly. Always be kind. Always be kind. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Third-party interference. Somebody getting involved in your stuff. Stop it. Tell them, kick rocks. Get out of my business. And H. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. You're going to get past all this, my dear, because your reading was the last reading, and I remember seeing justice is coming. So anything of like this is going on in your life right now, remember, justice is coming. Like, things are going to work out. Don't let things get to you. Don't let people get to you. So there we go, you guys. Or Spirit Moon. I'm going to pull one for you too, Spirit Moon. Spirit Moon. The Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Watch out for that stuff. Watch out for that stuff, my dear. Don't take no crap from people. Mary Michael. Yeah, she's being threatened big time, Mary Michael. Okay, I'm going to pull one for you too, Mary Michael. Mary Michael, soulmates. There's a soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. And I just took a chunk out of my nail polish, so. Okay, you guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today. I may do another little pop-up mini read during the week, maybe later in the day for an hour or so, for those of them who have missed out on today's. I know Sundays we usually have a lot more. Yeah, it's not always a man, Spirit Moon. It's not always a man. For those who have missed out today, because I usually do them on Sundays, we usually get a lot more in here. I do realize some people still got to work today and stuff like that, but I did want to get them done for you guys because I missed out yesterday. Self-inflicted, ate some pizza, shouldn't have. I'm gluten intolerant, shouldn't have done it, and I did. And it's only because we had family come in from Alberta to see the baby and stuff like that. So I wanted to still hang around, but I was hungry. So yes, I ate a piece of pizza and I paid for it really bad the next day. Willow, should I pay a lawyer to fight to prove my read, Dad? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't even remember. Honestly, always be kind. I don't even remember what your read said. But if you feel that you can't, I feel, was yours the one that somebody is going to bring some kind of communication to prove that it wasn't you that did something? Was that your read, always be kind? That somebody was going to come forward? Was that yours? I have to get an Apple card to add to my account before I can get a read. Yeah, Mary Michael, I hate the changes that they have made. Mary, always be kind. I'm trying to remember your read now. I've got a very bad short-term memory. Long-term memory, really good. Short-term memory, but I do remember some of it, and I do think that there's somebody that is going to bring out the truth and exonerate you. If that's something that is, like, without getting too deep into your personal life, I think if that's something that you need to do legally once you get that confirmation, you may want to do that. I don't know the whole situation, and I guess, I don't think an open forum like this is a place to discuss that, but if there's something like that going on, I think I'm getting the gist of what you're saying. If need be, because I do think that somebody is going to bring you some kind of information or communication that proves that you didn't do anything wrong. There's going to be some kind of communication for that, or to prove something. Now, if that's something that you wish to go forward with, to finally prove something, absolutely. But that's going to, that's going to be your decision, right? I don't give advice like that, especially not knowing what's going on. So I'm just going by the read. The brown and orange deck is, I got it right here. It's the Wisdom Tarot. Spirit Moon. It's called Wisdom Tarot. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll let you guys get back to your Monday, what you were doing. It's getting close to dinner time and stuff like that. Well, at least for me. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your read. Like I said, again, tomorrow I will be doing a live with all the information that has come out in the Valo Dayball case. There is also some new evidence that the DA has gotten. I'll bring that all out tomorrow with the judge's new orders that he's just put out. We'll go over that probably around 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be going live, but it will be there for you guys to see, even if you don't make the live. It will be up on my page under the live tab. A lot of my new stuff, well, all of my new stuff, I should say, from I'd say the last 6 months and on, you're going to find that under the live tab. All my older stuff you will find under the video tab. So make sure you always check those two tabs. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, my mods. I love you guys to the moon and back. And we will talk again soon. Until the next time, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.